everybody. Welcome to Deoksugung Palace. The old... Wow! I have to enter from here. Wow! Park of the old Imperial Palace. Wow. So this is the map of the Imperial Palace, and I should be here. Starting point of the tour. No, I'm joking. Starting point of the tour. Okay, absolutely have no idea where I'm starting, but I'm just going around. And this is the entrance, the gate entrance, and let's go a bit around this Imperial Palace of Korea. So why am I here? Basically, I didn't have any time this summer to take any holidays as any summer of my life, and I knew that these days in Korea they were holding an event, part of a tour of an event I've held also in Japan. So the Seoul event, let's say. I've done this event in Japan. They're doing the same event in Seoul, and I wanted to come and see the event, and with the occasion I wanted to go around Korea, because it's my first, let's say Seoul, not whole Korea, but it's my first time here. It would be the chance to be in Korea, to go a bit around. The situation now in Korea for COVID is quite severe, but honestly speaking, I saw that anyone having a mask, at least in trains or closed space. In Japan, you can see already a lot of people not wearing a mask in trains, for example. While here in Korea, I saw a lot of people having a mask. Also, the rules are more strict because they don't require vaccination. Not even Japan does. But to enter in Japan, you have to take a PCR test 3 days prior to departure. In Korea, you can have the test. You have to take the test 48 hours for one kind of test, the other kind for the PCR, the other kind 24 hours. And once you enter in Korea, you have to take another test at least in next 24 hours you enter in Korea. So you have to do 2 tests. And since to go back to Japan, I had to take another test 3 days before going back. I was really lucky because I came yesterday, it was Thursday. Today, Friday, I took another test, valid for both the 1-day entrance and 3 days before departure. And so in the end, I took only 2 tests and not 3. But I'm glad to see that Korea is strict on this. On the other side, one of the things that shocked me about Korea is that no one speaks English. I mean, the ones that speak English are really, there is really not so many people speaking, and the ones who are able to speak English, at least, it's worse than my English. So you know what we're talking about. And I just found one guy in a donut shop today who was very, very nice. He had very, very nice English and saved my life. But yesterday it was crazy. Also at the airport, I mean, the staff that follow you at the beginning when you arrive with your QR code and so on can speak a bit of English, but also at the, I call it, where they check your luggage and so on, they asked me, do you have any medicine? And I was like, yes, because I have a thyroid problem and I take everyday medicine for thyroid, for my lungs, for asthma and for allergy. And they weren't able to understand what I was talking about, and then they say, okay, we don't need to check, you can go. And same goes for also the hotel staff. Also here at Imperial Palace, I asked if the card that I bought for trains, that's called Korea Tour card, that's a card that you can charge to take the trains, and you can charge to, to pay at convenience store and so on. Very helpful. It's just a Japanese Suica or Pasmo. That card gives you, some discount somewhere. So I gave it to her and I said, I don't want to pay with this. I just want to know if I have a discount or something. She wasn't able to understand. In the end, I said, okay, don't worry, just give me back, and I will just do somehow. And that's all. So these kind of things may happen. Also, the signs are almost everything is in Korean. You can't find so many signs in English. For example, in my hotel, that's an hostel, but it's a hotel-like one. In my hotel, the guys gave me a sort of mini instruction sheet in English. And he didn't tell me that for the hot water I have a panel, and he didn't give me any wow, I love this palace. It's amazing. And he didn't give me any information about what the signs or the conditioner remote control were saying, or something about the hot water control panel. Nothing. Everything is in Korean, so I had to check by myself on Google if I could find something. It was a bit crazy, but yeah. Wow, this place is amazing. But I took train by myself quite easily, honestly. And here people are very, very kind. So even more kind than Japan. I was shocked by this, honestly. Everyone is so kind, and if you ask for something, even if they can't speak English at all, they keep speaking to you in Korean. And I was like, I can't understand, and then just use his money to let me, his ticket to let me pass the train. I mean, it was so funny. Another thing that shocked me was that in Japan, when at each station where you have the gate of the station, you have a person there to help you if you have any problems and so on. But here in Korea, there was no one, so I sort of ring a bell or something to have someone coming and pick me up and let me come out of the gate, but no one came for more than 2 minutes. So in the end, I just went up by myself and just left. I'm just going around randomly because it's first time I'm coming here with you too, so I'm just looking around. Another thing that shocked me a bit is that, as you may know, Korea was invaded by Japan. So I knew that they don't have a very nice feeling toward Japanese people, even if having been colonized by Japan in the past, during the World War II. Of course, you can find several shops of Japanese things and so on. But most important and most shocking, several, station sign or are in announcement even are in Chinese and Japanese. And you have this Japanese announcement also in the train, which brings you from the airport to Seoul station. But in the same train there is a movie saying history knows, world knows. This island where Korean and Japanese invader stole them, while the announcement in Japanese is saying, yes, you're going to arrive here and there and blah blah. I mean, if you have these bad feelings, why you use Japanese so much? It was quite interesting for me. Korea and Japan doesn't have bad relationship, but yeah, not even the best one. So I may go to the Seoul Tower today. Honestly, this time I didn't want to steal a program. I didn't want to create a program. I just want to go randomly here and there, because I was so stressed with my work and with my life these days that honestly I need this. I need just googling things to see in Japan, in Korea, and just walk there randomly as I did and be surprised by this amazing Imperial Palace. I mean, also the cost is ridiculous. It's like 100 yen, like $1 to enter in this amazing palace. Really? Well, I love it. I can't take enough pictures, so I'm taking you around here and there, but I'm not gonna give you a very full report because, as I said, first time here and I want to see myself the whole place. So we're going a bit around now. Let's see here and there, but you really need to go. Yeah. I've been in San Diego just 2 weeks ago and I thought, wow, American people are so loud. And then every time I go to Italy, I think, wow, Italian people are so loud. And then I came to Korea and I was like, wow, Korean people are so loud. And I just realized that maybe it's just that Japanese people are very silent, and that's all. So yeah, this is an overview of the wonderful landscape that you can admire in this beautiful palace. Now I'm going in detail to see the throne room and several buildings, and I will just take some pictures. So if you want to see more pictures, just check on my Facebook or Instagram at the Korean Academy Panya, and see you there.